Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run through Breath of Fire 2, and I am inside Queen's body. If you are confused, then you should probably check up on the last episode because it's a weird one. What we're doing inside this person's body is we are clearing out the enemies so that she will lose weight. Apparently there's some cellulite demons that we have to find and fight, and they're making her fat. And it's really gross, and etc. So basically what we need to do is go from room to room, clear out the enemies. Now what I didn't notice on the end of the last episode is if you look at the center top there, the little demon is sleeping. I need to pretty much just clean the rooms out. It doesn't really matter what demons I fight. It just matters that I'm clearing the rooms. All of these things count. So let's fight them up. Now they're actual demons called Fatty. Or there used to be. I don't know what they're called in this one. So those are the demons that I thought just only those count, but apparently it's everything. We just have to make sure the little man in the menu screen is not bouncing around anymore. And then we move on to the next room. Nope. Apparently I'm shrunken down her leg a little bit. And that pretty much shows you your progress as you travel through, so keep my hit points high. And it's basically that's it. You know, you just fight from room to room. Make sure everything's dead, move on. Now we actually moved from the top right to the lower right. The colors didn't change. I thought it was all the same section, but we are down in the lower right section now. We'll have to move up to the top right again to make sure that area is down. We're kind of in section 2, I guess you could say. So you notice that the little man is asleep. So we are done with this room. So let's move on to this room. I believe all paths here will lead to the third section, so I will need to duck back at some point once this room is clear. Then we'll have to come back here. So I might as well stand at the entrance, right? Yeah, but this is pretty much the gist of it. Not really much to explain. Go from room to room, kill everything, move on. You can see the progression. I will say though, this is a very unique, very unique unique dungeon. I don't think there is a boss in this part. That area should be clear of monsters now. Excellent work. Alright, so we are done with her right ventricle. Did I do this room down here? Anything down here? Yep. All done. Yeah, so let's duck back into the first area just to clear it again. Alright, there are enemies here, so let's do this. Also, I should probably test the spells that I gained. Might as well, right? Let's try some Blizzard. And luckily, even though we are in... Oh, little puppies. The little puppies mean it critically hit, I guess. Which is kind of a neat little addition to that. still going here. Still haven't run into the actual fatty demons. That's weird. Maybe they won't show up this time. I doubt the patch edited them out. I mean, never. Oh, fast food. How surprising. There you go, Rand. You get a free one. Maybe that was the hint that they exist, and that maybe I can cook them. Oh, I am running around here for nothing. Alright, what do we got here? Enemies here. I have initiative, so I'm not going to waste any spell points here. I do have to show you Sirocco. Is it pronounced Scirocco? Things I never really had to say out loud. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any other game. I'm probably already done with this area, yeah. I can say safely that I've never experienced walking around in a person's body as a dungeon. Anything here? I should look before I start running around like a goof. Nothing there. I bet they're all in the first area. Yeah, here we go. This was kind of the entrance. Alright, so let me show you Scirocco. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's an atmospheric blast for all. Nope, just crazy explosions. I remember that spell. I used to use the heck out of that spell. Alright, still going. And I think, if I remember correctly, I think if you use it in the desert, it blows up like the cacti. I'm not sure. And once again, I never really find anything on the internet about that. When I set the forest on fire, there's nothing on the internet that does that. And I seriously doubt it's something that just nobody knew. I guess no one just cared to write it down. Alright, so her entire half, her left half there, is completely devoid of fatty demons. And I say left area because, well, that's what it is. Oh, which way? Not that way. Oh, there's this one here. This will lead me to the blue area. This is her right side. Alright, they call it her left side, but by her, her eyes, I was clearing her left side. Does that make sense? You get what I'm talking about, right? Like by, yeah, alright. I'll stop explaining that. So, we're pretty much half done already. It's pretty simple. It's kind of refreshing, something different. Let's do some Inferno. Luckily the old man's not saying something like, "What are you people doing in there?" Now she's on fire, you know? Pretty much this area is a carbon copy of the right side. It's just blue and, you know, flip-flopped. There they are. There's the fatty demons. Cellulite demons. I'm surprised they didn't show up earlier. Yeah, they have a lot of hit points. And they ran for it. They drop a good experience though, so when you see them, good. Alright, so how are we doing on this room? Still got a few foes left. Let's use some spells. Okay. How about now? We are good in this room. How about this room? We're good in that room too. Apparently that room I didn't have to go to. Don't ask me why. So I don't know. This room is still populated. Alright, more cellulite demons, so let's go after that guy. Because they drop good experience, as we have discovered. And it ran anyway. I will say, running counts as clearing. You don't have to go find more monsters to fight. It actually counts. Surprising. So, let's see if this room, this door, rather, leads to the ventricle. No, we're in the ventricle. Leads to the atrium. Which I guess you're not going really through her body, per se. I think you're just kind of traveling around her heart. Apparently all the demons are in her heart, which I guess makes sense given, you know, only evil exists in your heart, or some nonsense like that, but, you know, something like that. I always thought that, you were traveling through her entire body, back when I was playing it the first time, so now I know. Now that I know what words mean. Now that I'm not a, you know, a little kid. You learn things. Alright, I think this seals it for this area. And you can see the only thing that is chubby about her now is her top left, which is weird. Can you imagine just having like everything skinny and just having a fat half of your head? I don't know, this led back to the original area. So I need to find the doorway which leads to the left atrium. And I do not think this is it. This is not it. Let's see, let's try up here. Pretty sure it's up here. Are you an atrium? Yes, you are. Yeah, so we're pretty much almost done with this. Let's say by the beginning of the next episode we'll be finished with our quest here, and we'll have a skinny queen. Which, obviously, you know, I will say this, weight is not a evil thing. This is not what this game is trying to teach anybody. It's, demons are an evil thing, and when demons possess you and try to make you chubby, expel them by sending a monkey, a big ram guy, a snake lady, and a dragon to, dispose of them. That is what this game is trying to teach you. I really wish I had something better for this. I don't think it gets any more strange and different than that. I also was supposed to use a spell on the last turn, but I screwed up and used Shed instead. I think what it is AIMO's in Final Fantasy VI mode. I love Final Fantasy VI. It's always a game that I will always be so ready to play. And spell comes pretty much right after attack in most times, until maybe halfway through the game. And then, like, you know, your special abilities will kind of come second. But, I'm always kind of built to, like, think spell is, like, right after attack sometimes. And it screws me up, and I end up using things like Shed. Nothing in this room. Anyway, it's probably time to end the episode. So yeah, on the next episode, we'll probably take the first couple minutes finishing this up, and then we will hopefully be done with that, and maybe we'll finally get that therapy pillow, and be able to go back to the giant tree and enter his dream, which I'm not sure if I have to use Spar. Hopefully not. He's very underleveled, and I don't really want to use him, but we'll find out. So I hope you join me for that. My name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, have a good one.